Hey, this is Ryan from GME. Today I want to talk about two things that are going to help you with your handstand. That is increasing your shoulder flexibility and also increasing your strength. We're going to do that by looking at two different things that you can work on that will have a huge impact on your handstand and help you get a better line. In order to improve our handstand line, we need to work on opening up our shoulders. It can be quite difficult in the beginning when you're upside down to get the feeling necessary. In other words, getting into this nice straight line and pushing away from the ground to help us in our handstand. Today I'm going to show you a stretch where we're going to kick up against the wall and just work on pushing our chest out away from the wall. What this is going to do, it's going to arch our back. But when we push down into the ground and bring our chest forward, it's going to help open up our shoulders. And so the further that we can do this and the better that we can get our flexibility in this position, the easier it's going to be for us to keep our shoulders open when we're upside down in the handstand. Once we get that, we can then look at the second movement that I'm going to show you, which will help work on increasing our strength. So let's go into this quickly. What I'm going to do is kick up against the wall. If you're still having trouble kicking up against the wall, then you just need to focus on that. Go back, look at some of our other tutorials, and that will help you get into the handstand. But once you're able to perform that, it's time to kick up here. I'm going to show you quickly. I kick up, and with my hands about shoulder width apart, I'm pushing down into the ground, and I'm going to open up. Focus on opening up, push my chest forward. It's very difficult to talk in this position. Keep pushing, pushing, pushing. Really work on trying to open up the shoulders. Now, go easy with this in the beginning. If you haven't performed this before, don't just jump into it. Really work slowly on pushing the chest away from the wall and pushing down into the ground. This is one stretch that you can do, and I found that this helps tremendously. This is one that I actually use every day before my own handstand training. So that's the stretch. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the strengthening portion. For this next movement, I'm not even going to show you my legs because really the focus should be on the shoulders. What we're going to do with this movement is kick up against the wall so that we're facing outward. We're going to start by pushing away from the floor, getting in a nice scap elevated position. We're going to relax our shoulders, and then we're going to push right back up into the scap elevated position. Now, basically, I guess you could call this scap elevated repeats. So we're going to be performing repetitions, going up and down in that position. Let me show you. So as I kick up here against the wall, I'm pushing away from the floor, getting this nice scapular elevation position. Relax my shoulders, push right back up there. Relax my shoulders, pushing right back up here, and I'm going to repeat this. What this is doing is it's helping to build strength in our shoulders and getting into that position. Because in order for us to have a great handstand, we need to focus on being able to hold that scap elevated position for as long as we can. So when you're upside down in a handstand, that's the position you want. You want to be here and not here. And so by actually using these repeats, it's going to help build strength. So these are just two things that you can use that are going to help your handstand. The first one, again, was working on opening up the shoulders. So when we're performing the handstand, we don't do this. And by getting to this position in our handstand, creating a nice line, and then adding in that scapular elevation, it's going to help us to create a very nice line for a handstand. So work on those. Suggest doing these every time that you work on your handstands. So use it as a warm-up, and you can also use it for conditioning after you've done your handstands. So anyway, there's just a couple things that you can do that'll help you. Of course, we've got tons of other information regarding the handstand, so be sure to check out all of our other videos that we have on our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.